Boom.
What's up, guys?
What's up? Nick and Brandy, Karma's Corner, 420. Strain 21.
We're getting there.
We dove into the 20s.
Yeah.
Yep. Forbidden Fruit.
Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, another one we're only a year or two in on.
Get you really fucked up quick.
Yeah.
Hard. Really
It
hard
does.
hitting
Yeah,
quick.
it is. And it sticks you there.
Like there was 3 of us and we couldn't even finish a bong.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, that's pretty bad.
That's pretty good.
Well, yeah.
Lasts longer.
Yeah, true. Tastes phenomenal.
Yep. 80% indica, so it's heavy.
Yeah.
Yep. It is a cross between cherry pie and tangy.
Yes.
So 2 big, well-known strains. Smells fruity, tastes fruity, even looks kind of fruity when it's flowering. You know, you get those reds in there.
Yeah.
Um,
You will understand that the majority of what we grow, we like. I mean, we don't really have any bad reviews. The only bad reviews I ever have is on a heavy sativa, and that's just because for me it doesn't click well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for other people, they love the Durban. I mean, like,
oh yeah,
there's a big need and want that for Durban. But the majority of what we grow, I want to say, I guess I'm just a big weed connoisseur because I love pretty much all the strains. I don't really have
which if you're growing your own stuff and
you kind of pick what you're going to grow, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely
Forbidden Fruit.
How was it to grow it?
That grew like the Godfather. Again, we started those both the same year. First time we ever did it, and they were huge.
Would you do it again?
I would do it again, under like a greenhouse or hoop house or something, because it does in New York. It doesn't have time to finish flowering. It doesn't start flowering early. Each strain starts flowering at a different time.
That is something
they don't all just start flowering at the same time, and then if it takes 8 weeks or 10 weeks, because you could get a strain that takes 8 weeks to flower but doesn't start flowering until too late.
Yeah.
For our climate.
Right.
That was Forbidden Fruit. So it was a little immature, but it was still great. I couldn't imagine if we could get it, under something where we could do that full 10 to 12 weeks of flowering.
That's the only problem with New York.
Which is, I mean, that surprises me just because it's heavy indica. So that, usually they don't take so many weeks to flower, but this one does. But it's worth the wait. I mean, it's definitely worth the wait.
Yeah. But that is the problem with New York is the weather, the temperature.
Yeah, but just get something over it. That whole frost thing that gets us all. If you got something over the top of it, frost isn't going to be able to form. So greenhouse, hoop house, just something.
And the mildew.
Yeah, something.
The mildew's tough too.
It is.
Some years.
Depends on the years.
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to battle that, but that's what it is. Growing outside in our climate, we don't know what any of the climate or temperatures are going to be throughout the whole year in New York.
Sure, we don't know what anything's going to. I think New York is about the most bipolar state you can live in with everything.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend anybody by saying bipolar. I mean, I'm probably bipolar myself and just not diagnosed. So
you're acting a little bipolar right now. Just saying. Because that was kind of from okay.
Yeah, I just I had to throw it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know about the Bible?
We can't talk about the Bible.
Well, we have to because it's called Forbidden Fruit.
Yeah,
so why? You know what? Do you know what the forbidden fruit was? I mean, in the pictures and stuff, it shows an apple, but it's just a fruit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But do you know what that whole story was?
I'm not going to get into that.
I'm just saying, like how did what happened? It was like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, and they were allowed to eat.
They were both butt naked too.
Yeah, right. And it just wasn't what it was.
Didn't even look at each other and think anything
so
sexual.
They're in the Garden of Eden, and they could eat any fruit from any tree, and it was good, living it up.
Yeah.
No evil and good sides, just living it up, eating anything they want to eat, nothing going on. Serpent comes, right?
Mm-hmm.
They depict this as a snake.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is real stuff, dude.
It is. Yeah.
Somebody told me before.
Mm-hmm.
So I took it as gospel.
All right.
Which also links to the Gospel Bible. You like how I did that? That was a good play on words.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. Serpent comes by to Eve first. Okay?
Okay.
Says to Eve, So it must have went to the woman first for some reason.
Because we're the anarchy. We're the stronger of the two.
Yeah. So that doesn't work out in this story though.
Yeah, it does actually.
So listen. So here's
once you finish.
No, this is what does. This is what happens. It says, look, if you eat this apple, and we'll call it an apple because that's what they show in the pictures.
Yeah.
Then you could be on the same level, right? So this is the tree. This apple grew on the tree of knowledge of good and evil. God didn't want Adam and Eve to know anything about good and evil. Just wanted it to be boom. Mm-hmm. The serpent had a different, who the serpent was. That is, with the horn. Yeah. So anyways, as a snake.
A snake, how
So if you eat this apple out of this, telling Eve this, the woman,
yes. Go ahead.
Wait. You see.
But I got this. Don't worry, ladies. Don't worry, ladies. I got you.
I mean, you started back in the beginning of time.
Yeah.
You see what you did?
Just go ahead, finish your story, so I could.
All right.
Finish it.
So it says, eat this apple, and you will gain knowledge, as the gods have, good and evil. You will gain this knowledge, and then you will be on the same level as God. That was tempting. So you took a bite out of the apple.
Yeah. And what did the man do? All it took was for us to say, hey, take a bite of this apple with me. And what did the man do? The man took the bite of the apple.
Yeah, the man was probably just like, hey. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then boom, look what happened.
Mm-hmm. Still the anarchy.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the story. Forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
A lot of these names that lie behind the weed strain things make me scared to try them. Now that we're sitting here talking about them, I'm pretty scared of some of this stuff.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
It was the woman's fault.
But the man followed with no problem. Didn't even question it.
Son of a. Strain 21.
That was a good one, guys.
Ciao.